2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Spelletjes, sport, allemaal dat soort dingen vind ik allemaal veel interessanter dan werk. I'm teaching here basically organizational space and technology. So I'm a lecturer and I'm doing research in these fields associated with space, technology, virtual environments, and one of my specialties related to this are topics concerned with gambling research. So I wrote a book on does it move this this thing? I wrote a book on gambling. So I'm an expert in this field. It's called the Gambling Complex. And I'm also a specialist in the field of the sociology of risk.
Can you show the book one more time?
This is my book on gambling. And, well, of course, we live in a risk society today. And, well, this famous paradigm has been developed by Ulrich Beck, called the Risk Society. And this is the context, theoretical context in which I do research. This year I have 3 seminars. This is a little bit more than usual, but I have already mentioned some of the topics. So next year I will be organizing a stream of sessions for a world conference at the European Group of Organization Studies Conference, which will be in Amsterdam, and there I'm organizing a stream on risk and organizations. And because of this, I also would like to organize this year a seminar especially related to risk and organizations. So this seminar, you can write theses on how risks are produced in organizational contexts. And in the case of casinos, for instance, I speak of high-risk organizations, but you can also think of nuclear power plants and railway systems, transport systems, and these kinds of complex organizations have a lot to do with risk management, increasingly actually. And this topic can be approached from various angles, but risk perceptions and the way science is involved in the construction of risks well, would be a good approach to connect risk with cultural analysis. The other seminar is focused on space and technology. So in this course, in this seminar is based also on the course I'm teaching, which is about the material dimension of organizations. So we focus very much on technologies and the geographical setting, the spatial setting of organizations. So every organization has a spatial dimension, which is increasingly being recognized by organizational scientists also. So they study this dimension, this material dimension, more and more. The interesting thing about this is, therefore we also use this book by Rob Shields, it's called The Virtual, that in our present age, we work with the internet, with new technologies, and this new technological environment redefines the spatial significance, the significance of space for organizations. And this makes it increasingly important to study the spatial material environment of organizations. This last seminar I'm offering is focused on a specific kind of organization, which are gambling organizations. And currently I'm starting up new research in the field of gambling, especially related to processes of globalization. So last year we wrote a report on the Europeanization of gambling organizations, and in this field the markets are being liberalized more and more, and this creates tensions with the local and national gambling jurisdictions which historically tended to prohibit and restrict gambling organizations. So only recently gambling organizations have become a legitimate, professional, respected organizations like casinos. And this dimension of the globalization, the rapid development of this market with processes of privatization and liberalization raises a lot of controversy, and this dynamic, well, one could focus in this seminar on writing a thesis on specific kind of gambling organizations or gambling in specific countries, or processes of transnationalization or cross-border gambling, for instance. There are many controversies and interesting cases to be developed in this seminar. I would like to wish every student good luck with their thesis. It's often hard work, but it can be very rewarding.
Very good.
It's the crown on your com education.